Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss certain last minute tips and tricks which are going to help you in your preparation for the All India Bar examination. These are certain things which I have personally picked up from my own experience when I gave my bar examination last year. So first off, the most important thing is that you need to go through the barracks properly. The barracks are the most important thing in the exam. You are going to be taking those barracks to your exam, so you need to understand what the contents of the barracks are. You need to understand which section relates to what and where that section is located at. So to understand that, you need to go through the barracks properly. If you don't have the time, at least try to go through the contents page of the barrack. Secondly, the syllabus of the examination is pretty well defined. You know which barrack, which law is going to have the most weightage. For example, CPC has 10 marks, CRPC has 10 marks. This time we also have BNSS, which has replaced the earlier laws. They are going to be questioned from BSA. They are going to be questioned from Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Make your strategy in accordance with the weightage of the paper, of the syllabus. Next, we have family laws. We have 8 marks from family laws, 8 marks from contract and property laws. So try to cover these barracks mostly, but also don't neglect the other barracks also. Other laws are also not to be neglected. Try to go through them, or at least try to go through the contents page of each and every barrack that you have bought if you have not already bought them. Next up, we have illustrations. Illustrations are very important. They are going to be questions in the exam where they only give you the illustration and then ask you which section is this from, or what this illustration actually describes. For example, you have various offenses described in IPC, but there are also illustrations described under those sections. So for example, they may ask you a question where they give you the illustration of theft, and they will ask you whether it is theft, whether it is robbery, whether it is dacoity, or whether it is none of the above. So you have to, if you don't know the illustration which section it is from, then you can simply go to each and every section, each and every option, and check out the illustrations there and then mark them. So illustrations are very important from your exam point of view. Try to go through them, not only of IPC, but illustrations are also found in other laws as well, in contract laws, in property laws, in CPC, in CRPC. Everywhere where illustrations are there, you need to go through them. The next important thing is that whenever you are sitting in the exam, you need to identify, attempt the question subject wise. For example, uh, if you start attempting the questions one by one, that is serially 1 2 3 4. So there may be question from, the first question may be from CPC, the next will be maybe from CRPC, the third will perhaps be from contract. So if you attempt those serially, then you will find it difficult to manage your time, because first you will have to go through the CPC book, then you will have to go through the contract book. So instead of doing that, try to take one barrack first. For example, you take out CPC, then go through the entire question booklet you will have, and try to find out every CPC related question and answer them accordingly. Next, you will take another barrack, then go through that the questions related to that barrack. For example, transfer of property act, try to find out each and every question related to transfer of property act and attempt those questions accordingly. Don't need to answer them serially, because it is an OMR sheet, so you can mark your questions as per the serial numbers mentioned against those in the OMR sheet. Next up, the next important part is important case laws. We also have a detailed video about important case laws which have been repeatedly being asked in the exam. So try to go through it. Case laws are very important because in your exam, there are going to be questions where they specifically ask about certain doctrine, and they will ask, this doctrine has been propounded in which of the following case judgments. Then out of those judgments, you have to mark the correct one. You know how this works. So uh, it is important that you go through the case laws, whatever recent judgments you can find out, or whatever earlier important judgments you can find out. Try to go through them. Just watch different videos. We have a video. I will put the link of that video in the description. Go through it. Very easy video, or you can go to our profile itself and go through the video. Next, practice how to attempt the questions. It is one of the other important thing of the exam. So whatever little time you may have uh, at attempting this exam, I mean, before you sit in your exam, so try to utilize that time by um, at least familiarizing yourself with the concept, with the examination environment. uh, Try to attempt previous year question papers by actually going through the barracks and answering the questions without, like checking out the answers on your mobile or whatever smartphone device you may be using. So try to answer those questions by going through the barracks, and don't try to cheat. Okay, try to do it honestly. You will definitely see the results in your exams. You will see a positive impact in your exam. Next, there is no negative marks. This is the best thing about the exam, that there is no negative marks. You can attempt all the 100 questions. If there are going to be 100 questions, if there are going to be 150 questions, you can attempt all of them. So try to attempt each and every question. So next, most important things to do in your exam day. So first thing is that you need to reach your examination venue early. Don't be late. Try to get there as early as possible. If you are in a different city or different town, try to reach that town a day earlier, and at least try to familiarize with the area where the exam center is located, so that whenever you go there, you don't have to search for directions or search for the venue itself. Try to get to the place before the at least before 1 hour the examination begins. I think your reporting time is 8:30, so try to reach the place before 8 o'clock. Next, the most important thing on the day of your exam is that you do not need to carry any smart device with you to the exam hall. I mean, if you are alone, you can go to the exam center, you can with your smartphone. But when you are sitting in the exam, do not carry the device with you, because if they find the device on you, then they can take strict action against you, which can also be debarring you from appearing in the exam in the future. So do not risk it. Keep the smartphone with the security guard or the invigilator when you enter the exam hall, or try to keep it inside your bag in the place where they allow, you can uh, keep your bags in the exam center. Next, when you are attempting a question, read each of them carefully. Do not rush. It is not right to rush your question. Try to understand what is being asked and answer the question accordingly. Go through the options, read each and every option carefully, and use your apply your judicial mind, and whenever possible, try to make everything simpler. Don't You don't need to make things over complicated. Next, जहाँ पे wherever you are confused that ये वाला ऑप्शन होगा कि दूसरा वाला ऑप्शन होगा, try to use elimination method. For example, the question is about theft. There is an illustration about theft, and the options are given where the question is asking whether it is theft, robbery, or dacoity, or whatever. Try to go through the options and check out the illustrations in those options, और जो वाला नहीं होगा उसको eliminate कर दो. So this is the elimination method. Try to determine the correct answer wherever you are confused. Try to determine the correct answer with the एलिमिनेशन मेथड. नेक्स्ट, कीप ट्रैक ऑफ योर टाइम. बहुत लोग ऐसा करते हैं कि किताबों से आंसर्स ढूंढते ढूंढते उन लोगों का टाइम ट्रैक करना भूल जाते हैं. देखते देखते उन लोगों का टाइम चला जाता है और आधे से ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस रुक जाते हैं. सो डू नॉट डू दैट. कीप ट्रैक ऑफ योर टाइम. जितना जल्दी हो सके अटेम्प्ट करो, जितना जल्दी हो सके आंसर्स को डिटरमाइन करो कि कहाँ पे क्या कौन सा सेक्शन के बारे में पूछा जा रहा है. नेक्स्ट अप, इफ़ यू हैव इनफ टाइम, try to review your answers. I mean, if you have marked it already, then you will not get another chance to correct them, but try to review your answers before marking them. Lastly, ये 60वां होना चाहिए. uh, stay calm and confident. There is no need to be rushing. As I've already discussed, there is no need to rush. Stay calm. और जहाँ पे भी तुम्हें थोड़ा सा दिक्कत हो रहा है, stay confident, or at least try to stay confident. There is no need to feel that you are not going to be doing well in the exam. हो सकता है ऐसा कुछ कि बाद में रिजल्ट अच्छा ना हो, बट दैट इज दिस इज नॉट द टाइम व्हेन यू थिंक अबाउट दीज थिंग्स. स्टे कॉन्फिडेंट. अपने ऊपर विश्वास रखो. यू हैव given your best. So, or besides all these things, you are a qualified lawyer, so at least have faith in your ability to answer questions. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and I wish you all the best for your All India Bar examination. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with your friends who are also preparing for the exam. See you in the next video.